Damn you, codec. That's the thing about the codec. It always destroys the romantic scenes when the characters are about to kiss. Damn you, codec!
It's like the Jack and Daxter games where Daxter would always get in the way of Jack and Kira having a kiss.
That was in the first game, though, wasn't it? And the second game. Did it happen in the third one?
I don't know, but the first time they actually kissed was an X, wasn't it? Combat racing.
I think it was. Honestly, I tried playing through that game, but the problem with my memory card is every single time I play a game, the memory card will get viruses on it for some reason.
Yeah.
So I couldn't play through the game, unfortunately.
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Aww.
And that's the last time you speak to Otacon in the good ending.
In this game, yeah.
In the good ending.
In the bad ending, Otacon escapes with you.
Exactly.
So who the hell wants our escape route when Otacon's with us?
Johnny. It could be Johnny. Well, actually, no, because he did say before, you know, you have my word on it and took, you know, Snake, you know, out. He did say that, he's released all the security locks and everything, so...
Yeah.
Meryl.
Cannonball! Now's not the time! You're going to die!
I must be heavy.
This is the last part, I think.
We're not going to have
This is going to be the last part, so we're done after this.
Yep.
Yay!
Pretty much.
Let's get out of here. It's freezing outside. Put some clothes on.
And his sneaking suit is just down there.
Okay, that's...
Convenient.
How did he lose his sneaking suit?
I was going to say sleeking suit. It sounded like you were going to say sleeking suit. Sleeking suit.
I fuck up with my words as well, you know.
Well, we all do. I've got to say, where did she get that jacket?
Yeah.
Just randomly appeared on the floor,
I just want to know how Snake lost his sneaking suit after he beat the beat Metal Gear X.
No idea. I've got to say...
What, did it just fly off?
Maybe. Or maybe he might have tried to bury it or something. I don't know. I was going to say, I've got to admit, I do like... yes, I've got to say, I do admit, I do like Meryl's jacket that she's wearing.
We have 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we're going to die.
Yeah, and we're going to get our asses kicked.
So basically...
Grab as much rations as you can.
Oh, there's quite a few others there around here.
Yeah.
You've got 2.
3 now. And there's a couple of guards, so what we're going to do is we're going to choke one of them.
So that they can't attack.
Yes, and they'll be perfectly safe.
Got it, Snake. Jump in.
Right, Meryl's
Now
got
you can
it.
jump in.
Meryl's got it.
Now we jump in.
The other car, she won't be able to get started. She gets this car started. All first person.
Yes, if you hold the yeah.
First person in Metal Gear 1.
Yeah, exactly. What you do is you hold the triangle button to aim in first-person view mode, then you hold the square button to shoot.
Okay.
And it's easier to aim at your targets.
Okay. Bear this in mind.
And it's easier to shoot down your opponents as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Checkpoint. Oh,
And I got shot.
oh, thanks. That just made me think now of another game. What was it? Sega Rally.
Sega Rally.
Checkpoint.
That was such a corny game. Game over, yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool game.
So corny.
So corny.
It's great.
It's so 90s. Checkpoint.
Easy right, baby.
So they can shoot you, but if you picked up enough rations, you shouldn't have any issues here.
Well, no issues. Unless you're playing on extreme mode, because when you're playing this game on extreme, you've got no rations at this point.
Oh, lovely.
And you're not allowed to take that many hits, so you've got to be very careful. Right. We're getting there.
Oh, cutscene.
Yep. Liquid's coming.
Oh, you're kidding me.
He never dies.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Will you die, Liquid?
You've fucking been knocked down.
No,
you know what?
he survived. Listen, he survived in a Hind D. He survived Metal Gear X. He survived getting his ass kicked off fucking Metal Gear X, and now he's chasing
Exactly.
us.
He's had missiles
He's
fired
immortal.
at He's had missiles fired at him. What the hell?
And guess what? He can take so many machine gun bullets as well.
Yeah, he's just not even bothered by it, isn't he?
He
What
can
is
take. He can take a million shots. It's like he's like a cyborg or something.
Terminator.
Must be.
So he can crash into us here. Does it do damage?
No, it doesn't.
No, okay.
I like Meryl's facial expression every time she gets hit.
That's not a facial expression, it's more like an exaggerated head
Yeah.
banging.
Head bang on the wheel. Oh, I suppose she didn't go unconscious after that.
She's so aggravated, she's hitting the wheel.
Pretty
She's
much.
had enough.
Pretty much.
But we're nearly
Looks like
there.
it. Yep, looks like it. I don't even need I don't even need to worry about dying.
Yeah, this isn't that hard, is it?
No, it's not. It's easier than the Twin Snakes version, though, because it's easier to shoot Liquid in it, though. But in this, it's more difficult to shoot at him.
Yeah. It's not like he has health that you need to whittle down. This is just a case.
Yeah, the heavy bullets he's taking. I mean, god damn.
This is just a case of survive. You don't need to beat to here. You just got to survive till the end.
Exactly.
Are we there yet?
Do you notice how many bullets he's just taken?
Quite a lot. Here we are.
And that's the end of the game.
And the bugger cut us up.
Yep.
How rude.
And that's the end of the game.
You ought to have your licence taken off of you, Liquid, you
Yeah.
arsehole.
I even said to Matthew, looks like he's going to have to pay for his car insurance.
Yeah, that's gonna really affect your premiums.
And you have to pay for your petrol and everything else, which is very important.
Meryl, are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh. Snake! Snake!
And after everything, it is Foxdie that kills him. How ironic.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
So, Liquid's dead. Obviously, that leads to some concerns.
Yep.
Because, obviously,
Foxdie seems to have killed in Liquid,
if it can kill Liquid, it can kill Snake.
obviously.
You okay?
So,
Colonel, what happened?
that's what Snake's worried about at the moment,
Secretary of Defense
isn't
has
he?
been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact
I've got to say,
with
if you get the Otacon ending, Liquid actually dies quicker than what he does in this ending.
Really?
Plus, he doesn't change colour.
Really?
You notice how he changed a bit? You notice when Liquid dies, he changed to a different colour slightly.
Not really.
orders were rescinded.
Alright. I was going to say, if you watch both endings, he dies quicker in the Otacon ending than he does in the Meryl ending.
Obviously, as well. The other thing in the Otacon ending that's different is that, obviously,
Washington isn't stupid enough to use
the Colonel reveals that he got a letter from Meryl's mother explaining that she's actually his daughter.
Exactly. But this is actually the true ending of Metal Gear Solid 1, because when you play Metal Gear Solid 4, obviously Meryl's alive, so...
Yeah, this is the ending you want to get. If you want to, you know, stay official to the storyline of the series.
I kept a lot of things from you. It's okay, Colonel. Snake, I'm not a colonel. Oh, that's right. I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive. Me neither. I better not show my face around here. No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
And when you beat the game, you get the bandana if you get the mirror ending. If you get the Otacon ending, you get the stealth camouflage, which are 2 bonus items you can use.
To be honest with you, bandana gives you infinite ammo.
Yeah.
And that...
Are you gonna be okay?
Whereas the stealth camo is more in line with the stealth factor of this game. So, in a way, you kind of almost want to go after the bad ending to get the stealth item.
That's it.
Because this is a stealth game!
Honestly, when it comes to Metal Gear Solid, every single time I got the Otacon ending, I said to myself, I'm only getting the Otacon ending once just for the stealth camo.
Yeah.
And every single time I played this game, I always got the mirror ending because I didn't want Meryl to die, of course.
No. Who wants Meryl to die?
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in his programming. What about me? It killed Liquid. Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that. How is she? Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you.
What?
He told me to tell you to forget about him.
He didn't say that.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox died too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, we don't know when Snake's gonna die.
So Naomi's just basically talking about life and about how you live and yada yada.
How it's important to live your own life
And how you control your life and stuff.
control your own destiny. Blah, 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 blah.
And how you want to live and everything.
I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I...
Yeah, every single time I played this game, I always wanted to get the mirror ending.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want Mel to die.
The Otacon ending obviously got you the best item with regards to like the
That's
genre of the game.
And I only did that once.
Yeah.
You only do that once. Then if you play this game countless times, I go for the mirror ending.
I think part of the reason... Could the stealth item have been, you know, the reward for beating the game with the bad ending? Because, you know, it's like saying, here, have some stealth camo, you clearly suck at this game.
And if you're really good at this game, they'll say, right, we'll give you plenty of ammo, because that's not as important as sneaking around.
Yeah. Whereas, you know, if you've got a good ending, it's like, yes, you're good at the game, so here, I'll give you something to help you
Actually, in
along.
Metal Gear Solid 2, it took a lot longer in that game, because you know what you have to do in Metal Gear Solid 2 to get the stealth camouflage?
What?
You have to play countless difficulty levels getting all the dog tags.
Oh, lovely.
You've got to collect as many dog tags as you can
Lovely.
by holding up soldiers in first-person view mode, and then aiming for the head or the groin, and then they'll drop a dog tag.
And if you collect so many, you get stealth camo.
Exactly, if you do it 3 difficulties. If you do 2 difficulties, you get the bandana. And if you play as Raiden, you get the orange wig and the blue wig, which gives you infinite O2 gauge and infinite grip gauge.
So infinite oxygen for breathing underwater and infinite what?
Grip.
Grip. Okay.
You know, when you hang over the edges.
Okay, well those rewards seem really shit.
Actually, you would think.
Snake gets all the best stuff.
Exactly. Although, Raiden does get the brown wig, which gives him infinite ammo, and he does get the stealth camouflage.
Okay, he does get those things then.
But he gets more stuff than what Snake does.
Jammy fucker, I take it back, he's too lucky.
He gets 4 bonus items, as compared to Snake, he only gets 2.
Finally realized
He gets a digital camera too.
the true meaning of life.
And obviously they both get a digital camera. And if you do collect this camera in the game, before you finish it, you'll be able to use the camera throughout the entire next playthrough you do. And if you beat this game 3 times, you get the tuxedo, so Snake will look like James Bond.
There's the bandana.
Yep.
As a reminder,
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
a reminder of how to
Will you get lovey-dovey elsewhere?
Until today, I've lived only for
Yeah, how
myself.
does a bandana give you infinite ammo?
Survival has been the only
do
thing
not
I
know.
cared about.
It can control your mind.
It's not just you.
Magic.
That's how everyone is.
Looks like it. It's a
I only
magical
felt truly
bandana.
alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
It says I'm going to go on to appear in about 2 more games. And there's also...
And one of them I'm going to be an old man.
Yeah. And then there's going to be games, well, Big Boss as well.
And spin-offs and remakes
That's the
and
real way to live.
Yeah.
all sorts. Remakes.
I think my future says that I'm now part of a successful video game franchise.
Actually, most people did play Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation first because it was on
His
PlayStation.
name is David.
So where's
Dave.
Dave?
And that's actually the name of the voice actor who did a Snake.
Yeah,
David
David.
Hayter.
David Hayter, yeah.
Life,
A new path?
a new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
You don't see the caribou in Otacons ending, though. You only see this in the Meryl ending.
Brings new life to everything. It's a time
Oh yeah, because Mel died, so there's technically no point in having creatures that resemble life, because Mel died and she's not living, and
caribou.
yeah.
Most of all, you.
And yet you never see Snake and Meryl,
Kiss and have kids.
you know, get together again after this game.
Nah. Because in
They-
MGS4,
they
Meryl falls
meet.
in love with Johnny.
Yeah. Fuck you. That's like the ultimate fuck you to Snake.
Actually, that adds a bit more of a dramatic impact on Snake in a way. Because he had a love interest in this game, and then he loses it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then he loses his love interest when Johnny falls in love with him. When Johnny falls
In
in
the
love with Meryl.
1980s, there were
Yeah.
more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. The total destructive power amounted to 1 million times that of the Hiroshima. In January 1993, START 2 was signed, and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployed strategic nuclear warheads to 3,000 to 3,000. And oh my god, you're going too fast! As of 1998, there still exists 26,000 nuclear warheads in the world.
Right, and that's Metal Gear Solid Integral.
We're done.
Yep, that's the entire game in a nutshell.
That was actually didn't take as long as I thought it was gonna.
Well, no, because since I played this game before, I could have gone through it much quicker without the
So,
cutscenes.
yeah, that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, that's Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation.
Well, overall, what are your thoughts on this game?
Well, you know what I think of this game.
yeah, but
I already said this in the Let's Play already as well. It's my favourite PS1 game of all time. I love it. There's nothing really bad I can say about this game. Pretty much most of it is flawless. Everything about this game to me was flawless. The gameplay, the story, the characters. I love it. I just love this game. It holds a special place in my heart. I know that sounds quite corny, but yeah.
yeah.
And honestly, it's just... This was the gaming franchise that I got into as a kid. This is one of the few franchises that made me love PlayStation quite a lot.
Yeah.
And everything about this game I just love. That's all I can say, really. What about you?
See, I too really love this game. I played it quite a long time ago, so I haven't beaten it recently. But this game has obviously had a big impact on me growing up as well.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing I really loved about this story, this game, was the story, because there was just so much here that...
And there's a picture of Alaska.
Yeah, there was just so much here that just really took my interest. The character development was amazing.
The voice acting
was amazing.
The dialogue.
Everything. It was scripted beautifully.
The plot twists.
The plot twists got me
The relationships
every
with the
time.
characters.
Yeah, just... I love when a good story is told, and it's told really well. And they did a fantastic job with this game. I was actually really pulled into the story. I love the characters. This is my favourite Metal Gear Solid game for story, definitely. Just, it's not all over the place and a bit confusing later on.
Like 2 and 4.
Like Metal Gear Solid 2 is, and honestly I haven't really played 3 or 4, which you've already berated me for, so don't berate me for it again.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, this game is absolutely amazing. Yeah, definitely the best game on PS1, without a shadow of a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it speaks volumes when everyone gets excited about a Metal Gear Solid game. Let's put it this way. This game was the game that really launched Metal Gear Solid, you know, and made it popular. And it for good reason. This is amazing.
Definitely.
Yeah. So what are we doing next?
Well, we are going to be doing Metal Gear Solid 2.
Next.
Yes, and we'll be doing the PlayStation 3 HD version.
Yeah, which I already own. Yay! It actually gets used. Because I haven't actually had a chance to play it yet. It was a gift from Christmas to me, and I really want to play it, but I just haven't had the time to. But you know what? I'm glad that we're actually going to have, you know, the opportunity to do so.
Actually, what we're planning to do is that we're going to go through every single Metal Gear Solid game and then do the extra missions on every single one of them afterwards.
Okay.
And all that extra content.
So you want to do an extra video to show off the extra content? That's okay.
Especially on the integral version, which gives you the FPS gameplay, where you're able to play through the game in first-person view mode.
Okay.
And it gives you the option by pressing the triangle button twice.
Do you want to have some fun with Twin Snakes?
Of course I do, I like Twin Snakes.
No, do you want to have some fun by making it an interesting playthrough as completely different from this game as possible?
If you want to.
Would you like me to play it?
Yes.
Let's have a blind run.
Play it on, and don't play it on very easy, play it on normal.
I'm going to play it on normal. What? Do you really think that...
You used to play Metal Gear Solid on very easy mode
I
every
sucked
time.
back then!
So did I, but I played it on normal. When I was a kid, I played it on normal.
But yeah. I'm happy to do Twin Snakes to make it completely different. And it's not like it will matter, because I'm going to surrender anyway at the torture
And I'm going to have so much fun watching it. I'm going to have so much fun.
I'm always the backseat gamer when we get together to do playthroughs. It's time you get to be the backseat gamer.
True,
And
because
then
I've
you
been
can
playing.
mock my gaming skills for once.
Exactly. Exactly. Since I've been playing the Tomb Raider games, as well as Metal Gear Solid 1, so I think, yeah, take a bit of a break and you do Twin Snakes.
Yeah. And then you can all laugh at how much I suck, because I really haven't played a Metal Gear game in years. It's going to be fun.
Exactly. But yeah, love this game. Loves it. to death.
Yeah. I could gush over this game forever. I love it. So how much extra content are we talking about here?
With the integral version, they give you 2 new features. Meryl's got a new sneaking costume when you play the game on the 3rd time. There's a new first-person gameplay where you're able to run around in first-person view, which we can show off afterwards. And there's also...
Doggies!
And also the VR disc's got a couple of extra features on it, where you're able to save your replay and after you do certain missions.
Okay.
And there's also the VR disc, which we'll do later on, because we'll be doing the VR training missions later on.
Okay.
And honestly, some of them are quite tough. Like Metal Gear Solid 2's MGS1s are quite bloody brutal.
Yeah. I have VR missions downloaded anyway on PS3.
Those 2 are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the 3rd one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Ooh.
Mr. President.
Ocelot's in cahoots with the president, and he
Looks
actually
like it.
appears to have a lot more going on than we initially thought.
Exactly.
Now, the DARPA chief obviously knew who he was because he was SIGINT in Metal Gear Solid 3, and Ocelot was also in that game as well.
When he was younger, when he was the Major, yes. Yeah. And he was the Major of Spetsnaz.
Yeah.
Okay, so I completed this game on normal, 6 hours and 58 seconds, 4 saves, 3 continues, 17 times been found, 73 enemies killed, 34 rations used, and my codename is a leopard.
Oh, I like leopards!
And my special items is a camera and a bandana.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically what that means is when you start the next playthrough, you also get the camera as well.
Yes, and we can also...
Right from the get-go, you don't need to go and pick it up again.
Yeah, so what you need to do is that you have to make sure you do pick up the camera in the armory as soon as after you've been tortured.
What's this? We are continuing on with Metal Gear Solid even though we've already finished the game. Let gasp!
The horror, the shock.
Nah, Lewis said he wanted to show off the stuff with Integral.
The Integral version's got a new it's got a new feature. Obviously, you know demo theatres where you can watch all the cutscenes all over again. So obviously, role A is Meryl, role B is Otacon, depending on what ending you get. And you can save this to your memory card, and what this is the demo theatre where you can watch all the cutscenes.
But this is in our game.
Yeah, I know, but I'm showing off the extra features in Metal Gear Solid and
in general.
Okay. In general. But anyways, what you can do with the demo theatre is you can watch all the cutscenes from the get-go. The only disadvantage to this is that you can't choose what cutscenes you want to watch individually. You have to watch it from a certain point. So say if you want to
watch it all the way through.
You have to watch it all the way through. If you want to watch something like the Sniper Wolf cutscene, you would have to
skip
everything until you get to that very point. You can only see it like one bloody time.
And then hope you don't accidentally skip past the Sniper Wolf cutscene because you're trying to skip past so many cutscenes.
Exactly.
So yeah, and you don't get the codec calls either, do you?
We get the codec calls in it.
You do?
Yeah, and you also get the briefings where you can read, every single time you will load up the game, you get, like, those briefings where they tell you what you're currently up to in the game's storyline.
Yeah.
Previous operations just tells you about Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2's plot. So this is the new integral gameplay, the new feature they added. Well, I've got to insert disc 1 first beforehand.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, this is a new feature that they included in Metal Gear Solid Integral, where if you press the triangle button twice, you can attack in first-person view mode while using a gun. So you remember in MGS2 where you can aim in first-person view and shoot?
Yeah.
You can do this in Metal Gear Solid 1. This was actually technically the first time they attempted first-person view while shooting.
Okay.
And unfortunately, this is in the Japanese version only.
Okay, so this is not in our version.
Or the American version. But the game has to be played on normal mode.
Okay.
You can't play on any other difficulties, unfortunately. Now, what's also cool about the new first-person view gameplay is that you can run around while doing so. If you tap the triangle button twice, you can run around like this.
Oh. So you have to beat the game before you get this?
You have to beat the game on normal mode. The unfortunate thing is you don't want to beat this game on very easy mode because you won't unlock the first-person view mode gameplay.
So basically normal or above?
Exactly. Normal or above, or easy mode. As long as it's not very easy mode,
so
it won't work.
So you can get it by doing it on easy?
You can do it on easy, but not very easy.
Easy or above?
But not very easy. So the idea is that if you press the triangle button twice, Snake will go into a first-person view mode. And what you can do is you can run around like this.
So it's a bit like making it into a first-person shooter.
In a way. And you can also shoot, but I haven't got a gun at the moment, so once I get to the top, I can show it off. So, what do you think?
I like this.
And if you want to go back to normal gameplay, you double tap triangle again.
Okay. That adds a whole new element, adds a whole new element to the gameplay. I love it when they, make it so that you can, make the game more replayable. It's good.
Adds a lot more content and replay value, doesn't it? Gives it a bit more replay value as well as content.
It enables you to see your environments in a whole new light.
Exactly. So remember, double tap triangle to go into the first person view mode, and you could just run around like normal. But if you want to cancel it, press the triangle button twice, and then you'll go back to normal. So that was one of the new features that they included, was the new first person view gameplay. There was also a new outfit for Meryl. So when you complete the game 3 times, Snake wears a tuxedo, don't he? When you wear that tuxedo, Meryl will also wear a sneaking suit in this game.
Okay.
That wasn't included in the US and UK version.
Okay.
So now we can show off the gun once I get to it. When I get to the SOCOM, you'll see what it's like.
Which is?
Right in here. And you can use this with any gun you get in the game.
Oh, so you don't actually see the gun, it's just like a light on the screen.
Exactly.
That's a bit awkward.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to see the gun, I think.
Yeah, but you can't, unfortunately. But it works, though. All you do is basically, what you do, you hold the square button, and you'll see the laser, obviously. And then automatically lock onto your opponent and then just attack him.
Alright.
It works, and it's fun, but like you said, you can't see the gun, unfortunately.
It looks a little bit awkward to me.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps it isn't overall, but it just looks it.
Yeah, so that's that's pretty much the whole, first-person view gameplay in a nutshell.
Yeah.
So now if we can quit the game now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much the only new feature they included. They also included a VR disc, which is like the third disc you get with Integral, which has all the VR missions on there. Pretty much the same thing as Our Country with special missions. And they also had a couple of features that were taken off, which was namely the ability to save your replay value. So every single time you did a mission, you can save it and such.